Good morning, team. Uwe Jacobs, property strategist from Property Friends. Another installment in the life of a road warrior. Well, I'm in Cairns, arrived yesterday. Sorry, I'm a bit hot and sweaty. Just been for my walk, haven't had my shower yet. So that's the way that I start my day when I'm on a business trip. You got to make sure that you get your walk in, your exercise in. Well, Cairns, very, very, very interesting. Ran around yesterday, had discussions with a number of people, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag right from the way go. Cairns is gonna go off. It's gonna go kaboom. It's gonna go and have good capital gains, in my view, just my personal and private view, in the next 12 months to 24 months. And I'll explain why too. First of all, the rental vacancy in Cairns for the last 4 years has never been under 2%. So let's talk about the effect of the coronavirus, the lockdown, and the tourism industry substantially shutting down. My view on the world is that the tourism industry is, of course, very, very heavily affected. No question. However, at the same time, JobKeeper has kept, and the other government subsidies have kept the economy going here. Sure, that's borrowed money and money that we as taxpayers have to all pay back. But the fact of the matter is there are a good amount of people in town. And that is reflected in the rental vacancy for the last 4 years being under 2%. Now, as per February this year, February 2021, which is the latest stats that I can get my hands on, the rental vacancy factor in Edmonton, for example, was 2.1%. 1.1%. Pretty much all around town, rentals are around 1% or under. Now, the situation on the rental market, had a discussion with a couple of rental managers yesterday, is such that there are a 10-to-1 showing an application to available properties. So the agency that I spoke with yesterday, they did last month 300 showings for 30 vacant houses. And they're actually looking at putting in an automated system so that the workload gets cut down. The moment a property comes on the market for rent, it is being let right away. In line with that, rentals are going up, the median price is going up, and the builders are extremely busy. Now, of course, at the end of this month, thanks for the thumbs up, if you have any questions, put them in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer them at the end. So, of course, JobKeeper is finishing at the end of the month. So what does that mean? Again, just my private, uneducated opinion, not to be taken as financial advice or anything like that. Do your own due diligence, rah, 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 rah. I think it'll make very little difference. The reason why I'm saying that is, if I look at the situation at the moment, rental vacancy, let's call it 1%. The economy is going reasonably well. Of course, the tourism industry is on its knees. But there again, we've got a big subsidy coming from the federal government, specifically targeted towards the tourism centers, and Cairns is one of them. But moreover, we've got the Bruce Highway duplication from Gordonvale to Edmonton, a big project. We've got the convention center refurbishment, big project. So there's quite a bit of work in the town. But the big bang comes from the builders. It is no secret, and that's happened pretty much everywhere around Australia. The building grants have hit the market like a ton of bricks. You just about cannot get a piece of land for love and money. That's all been snapped up by first home owners. that wanted to take advantage of the building grants that are also running out this month, so at the end of March. Now, in order to get the building grant, the builder slapped pads on the ground, so slabs, but that was only to fulfill the requirement of having started the work. The real work is only coming now. So by coming out of the ground, putting up the walls, that's where the intensive labor and the intensive labor requirement comes from. Now, what does that mean? That means that, in my view and in discussions with builders, there is insufficient amount of labor in Cairns to fulfill that body of work. Now, I think it will also be difficult to get trades from other areas because everywhere is busy. I'm seeing price hikes of 10–15% already now. And anecdotal evidence is that the builders are fighting, are jockeying for positions with their trades. Here in Cairns, for example, builders are stocking up, pre-purchasing white goods. And the biggest bottlenecks, so I'm told, is going to be tiles. So the clever builders that also need to have enough cash flow and enough cash reserves are stocking up now for in 9 months to 12 months, which is quite incredible. Now, the influence or the follow-on of that, of course, is also that with all the trades labor being more than 100% employed, they have their pockets full of money. And that money invariably flows into the local economy. So we've got a multiplication effect, and hence I'm saying I expect Cairns to really take off. Now, another reason why I'm saying that is Cairns has been laying dormant for probably 6 years. Now, what was interesting, unlike other regional towns, Cairns didn't drop its rent. Townsville, for example, we lost significant amount of rent in the order of 20%. Bowen, 20% or more. Other country towns. So for one reason or another, the rent in Cairns held up. Now, let me just get rid of that because I want to keep an eye on the time. Where is the time anyway? Doesn't matter. Yeah, so for one reason or another, Cairns has held up. Now, rents are going up. You can't get a rental for love or money. Again, anecdotal evidence, a headmaster calls a real estate, one of the biggest real estate agencies here for rentals. And the word was, we have a teacher that's been looking for 4 weeks for a rental, can't find anything. If she can't find something in a week, she will have to go back down south. That is crisis point. So rentals are very tight. Rentals are going up, no question. The days on the market of the properties is going down, no question. The prices of established is going up, no question. The prices for new price factors, price rises are already coming in, so that's going up, no question. And the infrastructure projects and the workload on the trades, which is a very significant amount of people here, will put money into the economy, no question. So as far as I'm concerned, there is no question. And I would argue the point that we're back at 2003 to 2007, where Cairns has gone through a significant growth phase. Now, this will be very easy to verify in the next 6 months by simply monitoring one driver in the real estate market. And that driver is the cost of established property. You can, at this stage, still buy established property at just about, slightly under, but just about the comparable value of new property when you factor in the age difference. If and when that established property goes up significantly, I'm talking 10%, that's where the real starting gun will be for capital growth in Cairns. So that's my view on the world in Cairns. Remember, on Thursday, we're holding a webinar at 7:30. Details are online. Love to see you there. Tomorrow, I'm boogieing down the highway very early down to Townsville for a breakfast meeting at 8 o'clock. So it'll be a very early start tomorrow again. But it's all good fun. I have to admit, I'm a dog on the hunt. I love what I do, and it's fun to help other people with that. So I shall see you tomorrow from Townsville, actually from traveling down. So hopefully I can come in around 7 o'clock. It won't be accurate tomorrow because I'm planning to do the first 2.5 hours before the Facebook Live, and hopefully can come to you and report from either Cardwell or Ingham. On that note, enjoy, have a great day, and remember, you gotta be in it to win it. Have a good one.